Let me say good evening. Welcome to the Miles TV. Tonight again, we are super excited to be here for another great edition of the Miles TV. We want to say, this is our regular. We are here on Wednesday, Friday, and then that of Saturday. Today being Friday, we are here to dedicate our platform to the all Liberian students in India. These are people that always been supporting our platform. And as you can see, we have a wonderful program that is coming up, event that is coming up, very interesting event. And today we are going to be hosting um, the PRO for the all Liberian students in India. He's going to be our guest for tonight. But before we go to our introductions of all of you, we want to encourage you firstly to please like, share, make sure your comments, and then you can please try to follow our page as well. So let's take our little commercial, and then once we get back, we're going to start the ball rolling with the discussion tonight. So we want to say Facebook, we own no copyright to the songs that is about to play. To everything here, we own no copyright. So thank you so much. Let's take our commercial. Once we get back, we keep the ball rolling.
I'm on a kind again. Prepare picking on his knees. People are looking up to me. Laissez patient door, il est fattas bon. Me and I want my patient door to il est faux fa bon. Oh no, I know congratulations can't finish. I want the money from the ground to the ceiling. I want my people set off for me. I want a job life on the low. I know congratulations can't finish. I want the money from the ground to the ceiling. I want my people set off for me. I want my woman see me on TV. So when it's my time coming, me got family rest on me shoulder. Family rest on me shoulder. When it's my time coming, tell me I don't want to end like a failure. Lord, please show me your favor. I'm on a kind again. Prepare picking on his knees. People are looking up to me. Laissez patient door, il est fattas bon. Me and I want my patient door to il est faux fa bon. Oh no, I know congratulations can't finish. I want the money from the ground to the ceiling. I want my people set off for me. I want a job life on the low. I know congratulations can't finish. I want the money from the ground to the ceiling. I want my people set off for me. I want my woman see me on TV. So when it's my time coming, me got family rest on me shoulder. Family rest on me shoulder. When it's my time coming, tell me I don't want to end like a failure. Lord, please show me your favor. I'm on a kind again. Prepare picking on his knees. People are looking up to me. Laissez patient door, il est fattas bon. Me and I want my patient door to il est faux fa bon. Oh no, I know congratulations can't finish. I want the money from the ground to the ceiling. I want my people set off for me. I want a job life on the low. I know congratulations can't finish. I want the money from the ground to the ceiling. I want my people set off for me. I want my woman see me on TV. So when it's my time coming, me got family rest on me shoulder. Family rest on me shoulder. When it's my time coming, tell me I don't want to end like a failure. Lord, please show me your favor.
Let me say good evening and welcome back. That was our commercial. We want to say we are super excited tonight to be here for another edition of the Miles TV. Wherever you are joining us from, we say welcome and we hope that you enjoyed the show tonight. So let me say good evening to you, Philip. How are you doing, my brother?
I'm doing pretty good, bro. And it's nice to be
Long
here
time.
again. Great.
So how your Diwali has been, my brother? Tell me.
Diwali has been good, a bit good and a bit basic though. Yeah.
Okay, that's wonderful to hear from you. Honorable Jega Wulater. So, while we are on the live, we want to use this time. Honorable Jega Wulater has been an inspiration to this our platform. We want to say our condolence to you for the loss of your grandmother. When we got the information today, we felt so sad. We want to say our condolence to you, senior brother Jega Wulater. We are happy to have you here tonight.
Thank you so kindly, Myers. I appreciate every one of you concerned. It's very high, but we cannot do anything. She has gone, so I must appreciate every one of you in India for reaching out to me today. Thank you again.
Okay. You're welcome, sir. Thank you. We also appreciate your presence. Just imagine if in this time you are also here to join us for this discussion. We also have tonight with us our own brother, Philip Nimlin is here tonight, the PRO, Public Religious Officer for the ALSI, meaning all Liberian students in India. But we'll take his introduction. But before we go there, Miss Wonders, how you feel of being here tonight? And long time. Philip, you see long time Miss Wonders been out.
Yeah, sorry guys. I feel good to be home though. Yeah, my sleep is always out, you
Oh,
know,
Can
area
you
in
be a
place.
audible?
you low, Miss Wonders, very low.
Hello, are you getting me now?
Yes.
Yeah, I said it's feel
Tough,
good
but
to
you
be
have to improve your quality.
it's feel good to be home to be on the Miles TV again. Yeah.
They say, Philip, they often say nowhere like home, right? And tonight, after I think 1 or 2 weeks, Miss Wonder is back, and we say thank you for coming. We appreciate. So welcome, my brother, Philip Nimlin. How are you doing, sir? Can you put your camera on tonight? Are you there, Mr. Nimlin? Okay, so while Mr. Nimlin is putting his camera on, we firstly want to say a very big congratulations to the All Liberian Students football team in India. Philip, did you see the win today from our team?
Yeah, I saw the scored 4 goals in our favor and one for the opponent.
So how you felt today when you seen, I believe that you work with this leadership, you seen today that the AFCON have come to Liberia. How you feel today? You a very strong individual when it comes to the leadership.
From the very onset of this entire campaign we had, and then people going to the ballot box, to cast their vote. I said within myself that this government now, then I said that these people are capable enough and they're going to give us tangibles, they're going to give us results. Because firsthand, the president is my, boss from back home before coming to India. So I know the level of work she put in, I know the efforts, I know how she go about responding to her responsibilities. So I mean, it's nothing strange to me because of the level of work she does, and all of these guys coming around, like the vice president that saw, and the other people, including us, on the team. I know it's a blast and it's a bombshell for all of us. So it's nothing strange, and I just hope that we just keep winning and winning and winning, not as a party, not as a government, but as Liberian students studying in India. So it's a win-win for us all.
Okay, thank you so much. So we the Mars TV family want to say thank you so much for want to say a big congratulations that way. So last night I was also invited to a section. The fourth of the parliament invited me to a section. So I just want to tell you these key things that we're going to be looking at. These key things that we are going to be looking at tonight. They invited me to the section last night. It was such a wonderful time. A section with the president where they were discussing a bill that is about to be passed has to do with the due payment. It was so interesting, it was so wonderful. And then there are a lot of things that were discussed. But then last night, just to highlight some things, we saw there was a little clash from the president, and then that of the full form of parliament that has to do with the president turning her camera on within that section, and she said she was in a space that that was uncomfortable for a camera to be turned on. I think she faced some lighting a situation or what have you. So it was so difficult. And it was a lot of clash last night, but with so be it. The president was still able to be part of the section, and she was able to give the bill, telling them this is what she wants to the parliament, telling them when it comes to the due payment, looking at various issues, and then she was able to lay on it. Okay, so that's one of the things we're going to be looking at tonight, and we'll discuss it. But our key things tonight has to do with the quarter meetings that is about to take place, which is tomorrow. The president going to be telling us in the last 3 months what she has done, their progress and other things she's going to be telling us. But then before that, I think when I received the communication for it was General Assembly, and then the host had to say no, you cannot have a general assembly. It is not called for a general assembly. It is inappropriate. General assembly should be every July. I think every June or July. There where you can have a general assembly, but you come in maybe no. So they have to change the name of it and call it the quarter sitting or meeting. So tonight the PRO is here to elaborate on it, and then we're coming with a lot of questions. We're gonna be so. I told people right, we are not so much in the politics, but there is our Liberian students community, and when it comes to things that surround the community, we will discuss it and make sure that things are going on the rightful path. Remember, we tell people we are independent people. We don't hear for any other person. We are in the interest of Liberian students and making sure that everything can work. So I don't know why I said our guest is taking some time. I don't know what is happening to him. But Philip, we will get to that. Let me ask you, Philip, from what I just said, why your own looking at your own analysis, the president going to the House of Parliament and then they are denying her only because of camera issue. Philip, how do you really look at that, my brother? You are muted. You are muted.
Okay, I'm sorry about that. I think to every meeting there is a certain protocol, being put in place that all attendants of that meeting should follow. But now, based on situations, like for now, I should come online on the Myers TV and put on my camera. But let's see it this way. What if there is an electrical fault at my end? I still manage to come online, but because of the lights and stuff, I can just, be able to control that because it's beyond my control, like she said. So I don't think they were they were to actually beat on her best choice of words. I don't think they were to actually beat on her to be like, oh, demanding you have to put on the camera. Yes, we agreed. To every meeting, there are protocols. It's okay, but there are times situations, might arise, and the individual don't have the power to be able to, eliminate that which has arose. So I think at the end, like you said, they were very considerate that they had to permit her to, do what she had to do or say what she had to say then. But these days and these times we are in, things happen digitally which we have no control over, and there are things which happen digitally that we also have control over. So whenever these things happen which we have no control over, I believe that the leadership or the controller of that very meeting should be very considerate and let it be what should be done. Yeah. So I think I can say that for sure.
Okay, thank you so much. Okay, so I'm seeing a question. What are the number to call to be or to participate in the show? The number is coming up very shortly. We are writing the number in the comment section. But let's get to our guest for tonight. We'll come to Honorable Jacob when it comes to this discussion. Tonight is going to be a very huge one. So let's turn to our guest tonight. My brother, welcome, Mr. Nimlan. How are you doing, sir?
I'm fine, thank you. Thank you very much, Myers, for having me, and hello to all of our panelists that are here, and our hosts, and also to the peace-loving students of peace-loving Liberian students. I want to say hello to all of you, and I'm glad to be on your show tonight. I mean, it's long overdue, and
Yeah.
it's an honor to be here. Yeah, it's indeed an honor.
Okay. So before we go to the discussion tonight, before we go to the discussion, our people will want to know. Can you tell us a little bit about yourself? Because we know you are students, but our people want to know you. Just give us an introduction about yourself tonight.
Okay, so my name is Philip Aaron Nimle, and I'm a student of the Genetic Business College, uh, doing a second degree in information technology. My first is in education, secondary education with emphasis on English. And I work with the Association of Liberian Students in India as the public relations officer, a position I'm privileged to serve. And it's an honor always to be in a position to serve our people, the student population. So that's just it about me. Yeah.
Okay. So that's Brother Philip Nimland there tonight. So Brother Philip, let's go straightly. Let's dive straightly because tonight we're gonna look at a lot of things tonight. Brother Philip, we are here tonight to talk about the quarter setting, which has to do with tomorrow. The president going to be speaking to the
Miles,
student
I think
bodies.
you are muted. Are you?
Are you getting me now?
Yes, I'm hearing you.
Okay, so tomorrow the president going to be speaking to the student body, telling them about those challenges and other things the leadership has been faced with. We want to know, can you really speak to or how this occasion really going to be? Can you tell us more about this occasion?
All right. Thank you, Miles. So every responsible leadership is accountable to our people, and the president of the ALSI holds accountability to a higher extent. And so, in that light, she has decided to come right back to the very people that voted her leadership in office to give them an account, or play-by-play account of her modus operandi over the last 3 months, as it is our responsibility to come back to our people and report to them on our operations. And so that's something that any responsible government will do. And tomorrow will be that day that the president tell the Liberian student community on her progress, challenges, and plans of actions for the other tenure or the other days to come or other months to come with regards to her leadership. So tomorrow is going to be a whole wonderful reporting session. We're going to have a guest speaker speaking, and there will be several other issues that will be dealt with lengthily by the president tomorrow. So it's going to be an amazing time of unfolding or unveiling some of the activities that the ALSI has in store. There are a lot to be said, but if I say all of it here now, then there will be no need for the gathering tomorrow, which of course a gathering should be a place of unveiling the plan of action of this government. So all of what will be said, especially when it comes to our progress and our plan of action, will be said on tomorrow by our president. Nice.
For that. So let's look at tomorrow, right? we want you to tell us tonight how's the program really going to be. How have you guys structured this program for tomorrow, and what should be the expectation of the Liberian students when it comes to tomorrow program? Can you go in depth when it comes to that?
So I know the Liberian students are waiting with open ears because these Liberian students voted this government in office overwhelmingly with an overwhelming victory, and so I know they have itching ears as to how far this government has come when it comes to progress and where are we headed. Because it's always good to know where you are going, and it helps to boost our support. And so, in terms of the preparation, our media team has been working. The YouTube page has been set up, and we're going to be carrying this live on the ALSI TV, which has already been set up. And the media team is on point and waiting for requests from the president as it regards to streaming the entire event live on tomorrow. So the link will be shared in the different chat rooms, so that our fellow Liberian students whom we are entitled to accounting for our workings, they will have access to this link and they will be able to follow the reporting section from the president. So there are a lot to expect. There are a lot to expect, especially when it comes to the challenges that are being faced with this leadership, and at the same time, our plan of action, because we need the student body to work along with us because we cannot do this on our own. Is a teamwork. It's about unity. So if for any reason there is a breach in that unity, these are the things we're going to be talking about tomorrow, and then we're going to be cementing all of those loopholes so that we can have a smooth operation for the greater good of all of the Liberian students that are in India. So it's not about just this government, it's not about party, it's about the Liberian students that are in India, because right after an election, it's no longer about party, it's about the serving the Liberian students in India. And so ALSI has been the mother for all of the Liberian students in India, because like I normally say, in the absence of an embassy, the association serves as a consulate, serves as a link between the Liberian student and that of the Liberian government. And so it is our responsibility, it's incumbent upon us to be responsible leaders to account to these very people that we serve. So tomorrow is about that. Tomorrow is about accountability. Tomorrow is about uniting. Tomorrow is about togetherness. So I urge everybody to come up, to tune in, or use the link that will be shared to follow, and then they will be able to get play-by-play information about all of the activities carried out for the last 3 months by the ALSI.
Thank you so much. We're going to get some questions tonight. Well, you right, you being the PRO in your own office, right? For can you just highlight some of these things you as an individual, right, and being part and parcel of the PRO, you being the public relations officer. What are some of these challenges that you have faced since you take
I'm
over?
not, I'm not, uh, hello?
Yeah, are you getting me?
Miles, we can hear you.
Are you hearing me?
You are coming in broken. I'm not hearing you. So,
Hello, are you getting me?
We can hear you.
Uh, I don't know what is happening tonight. Am I audible now?
Getting you, Mario. I'm getting you.
Hello? Yeah, I don't know why they're not getting me. I don't know. You've been getting me, Mr. Ulache?
Sure. I've been getting you.
Okay, I think our guest is going to come back. I think they are the one facing the problem. So, Mr. Ulache, I believe that you had a lot of questions tonight for the public relations officer when it comes to tomorrow event. So, Mr. Ulache, you being a member of the full power of parliament, can you tell me, is tomorrow event really going to hold? Should we be expecting tomorrow event? And is the parliament going to attend tomorrow event?
Myers, For me, let me speak as a representative because the parliament has her official speaker. So not to
Hello.
overlap function, I for one will attend such program tomorrow. I see that to be no good to attend such program. Uh, I understand politics and I'm a student leader. And so I will encourage all my people in my constituent not to attend such meetings tomorrow. It lacks the significance of calling for such meeting is unknown. And I don't think when we read our constitution, people got to read to understand. Reading makes man, reading makes woman. If you say the president will call for all the citizens in the country to make report to that, I think I Jacob Latte will not agree to that. We are the direct representation of our people. And therefore, the president needs to come to parliament and make report, then we can later on distribute that report to our people whom we represent. But to call for meeting and say you will make report, who are you making a report to? It's the parliament. So these people don't know leadership and they're in leadership. We try to correct them and they still want to fight us. The first thing they brought on assembly, Jacob S. Wulatet, the chairperson on judiciary committee. When I saw that communication, I read a 22-page document we call the Constitution. I read it and I told my colleague, this is wrong. I will not be here and this thing happens. So we have to call these people to order. And we wrote the judiciary board and they saw reasons in our communication and now they are coming back with different nomenclature. So are you telling me when we put our press release out, the citizens saw it, that we should still come back in our closet and say we accept their meetings tomorrow? We will not attend. Trust me, we will not attend such meeting, Myers. If the right thing is done, we will attend. But the right thing
Thank
is
you
not
so much.
done, we will not.
Uh, Mr. Nimle, are you here?
Yes, I'm here. I'm here.
Just listen to a member from the former parliament saying that he's going to tell his constituent, those people that he had influence over, to not attend this quarter discussion or report from the president. How do that sound to you? Asked the PRO. Is that a failure
All
for
right.
your
Let me let
side
me first,
or from the executive?
let
Can you
me
speak to them?
let me firstly say this. We respect the parliament. We are working with the parliament in unity, in oneness, and the ALSI is about togetherness. It's about uniting students. So I don't want this to look like we are debating, holding things here and there. The first communication that was sent, the first information that was posted, the intent was misinterpreted. Now, the president wants to keep the student body abreast with the happenings at the level of the ALSI. The president is now refusing to give a report to parliament. That report will be given to parliament. Parliament will be aware of the happenings at the level of the executive and at the level of the ALSI. But this president wants to speak to her people. Now, I want you to look at this way, Myers. This president was given office, overwhelming victory, which we want to applaud the students. We want to say a big thank you to them for, posing this level of trust and confidence in us to lead them. This particular student population trusts that this particular government will unite them. Now, our president consciously knows that she's supposed to come right back to these very people, one, to say thank you, and two, to give an account. This time around, it's no longer about party sentiment. It's about all of us uniting for the greater good of ALSI. Now, let me just say this. Even if a report is not being presented to parliament, Whatever progress that is being made by the ALSI is being made by all of us. Whatever progress report that comes out is being made by all of us. There's a saying, they say, success has many fathers, but failure is an orphan child. So my question here is, because the parliament is part of ALSI, the parliament is part of the unity that we are preaching. The parliament is part of the togetherness that we are preaching. The parliament is part of the recognition that we are talking about, the students recognizing the ALSI at the level that it is right now. So if Mr. Wulater would now tell us that he will turn his people away from listening to their president, come back to them to commend them for the trust, and also tell them how far we are, because these are the very people that we are serving. So if Mr. Wulater would tell us that it is wrong for us to come right back to his very people, to tell them as a responsible government, to tell them that, listen, this is how far we are for the last 3 months. These are the things that we have been able to achieve for the last 3 months. The trust that you have placed in us, this is what we have been able to do with that trust. Then, I don't know, then where is the unity that we are preaching? So I know that the fourth house, the parliament has a problem with us. The parliament has a problem with the executive because of the nomenclature used. Now, the nomenclature that was used, the intent for that particular nomenclature was misinterpreted. But because of the respect that we have, the president, through our PRO, sent a communication to parliament. That is to show you that this president regards parliament wholeheartedly, sent a communication to parliament apologizing for using the word General Assembly and thereby making parliament to misinterpret the intent of this meeting. Now, the intent of this meeting is for the president to engage her people. It's for the president to go back to her people. It's for the president to meet these very people that gave her leadership. It's for the president to go back to these very people that our brother went to and told them that, hey, put your trust and belief in this president. Now she's going back to them so that they know that this particular president that our representative talked about is indeed coming back to us to engage us and telling us that, yes, indeed, they are responsible enough to account for the power that we have given them or the responsibility that we have given them. Now, he's telling us now that he will tell his people to turn away from the engagement meeting that the president has called. I believe this is a slap in the face to the executive, and it does not preach unity to the very people that we lead. It does not serve as a roadmap for good governance to the very people that we lead and that are coming behind us. Mr. Wulater, I know the parliament is angry about certain issues, but it's an in-house issue that we as responsible leaders can talk about, can discuss, because what we are preaching is unity. And if we should preach unity and togetherness and the leadership is divided, then it becomes a problem. So Maya, I'll stop it at this point. I'm sure Mr. Wulater will have something to say, and the others that are there will also have something to say.
Thank you so much. So tonight we are discussing a great one of our great event is going to be happening tomorrow. The president for all Liberian students is going to be giving a special statement. Those challenges that they have been through, those sources that have happened over the past 3 months. She's going to be telling the Liberian students tomorrow. It's going to be a wonderful one. But my from the full hall of parliament, and then that of our own PRO is also here. And then I have Jackson, sorry, not Jackson, but Philip, and then Miss Wonders with us tonight in studio. Miss Wonders, we are discussing regarding tomorrow event. Is there any question? Let's start with you being a female. Is there any question you have for our guests for tonight?
Okay, thank you so much. On as I was following, I think for the PRO in House of Parliament, no need to go hard and cold, yes. So if the person is giving her space, like telling her people things necessary, yeah. But if she didn't give the message to the House of Parliament in that way, then yeah, I think she's saying sorry for that. It's okay. So to Philip, the PR. So can you like explain the all the context of the message for the moral to the president? Can you really like tell us why it is so important? Apart from just thanking our people, what is the significant reason of tomorrow? Philip, did you get me? Hello? Hello? Hello?
Yeah, I'm getting Miss Mr. Nina, did you go have question?
I think the question was directed to Mr. Nimle.
Yeah. She I think did you got a question as well, Philip?
She was actually talking about the content of the message that was sent through the
Yeah.
PRO to Parliament. So, Mr. Nimle, can you tell us the
Yeah.
content
That's
of?
a question. Okay, so let's take Mr. Wulate. Mr. Wulate, are you there? Okay, I think he's here. Uh
Okay,
uh
Nimle
Hello.
is
yeah,
here.
Mr.
Sorry,
Nimle.
sorry. I'm so sorry. The internet is a bit bad here tonight. I think I messaged you, Myers, and had you informed on that. But
Yeah,
however,
sure.
we are here to do the people's work, and we will travel in that direction. So, Miss
Yes.
Wonders, you posted a question on how important this event is. You know, gratitude and appreciation is a roadmap for success. In fact, gratitude is a bridge that stands between your current uh, uh, success and where you want to go or what you want to achieve. This president want to have an engagement with her people. This president want to come back to her people and tell them, hey, we saw what you did. We have been working over the past 3 months. I know you've not been hearing from us. You've not been hearing from me, but these are the things that we have been doing. So it's an engagement meeting. There's a mini convention, a mini conference with her students, a mini conference with the very people that voted her in office. She's coming back to them to say thank you. She's coming back to them to update them. She's coming back to them to tell them how far we are and to hear also from them, to hear their challenges, to hear their plights. So let's just consider this to be like a tour, a presidential tour that is done, a virtual presidential tour, meeting her people, engaging her people. So it is very important that the president come back to her very people that voted her in office to appreciate them. So yes, this event is very important to us because it helps us to engage our students, the very people we have come to serve. It put us in a position to engage them. And I believe that's one major part of leadership, accountability. Accountability is very key when it comes to leadership, and that's what this president wants to do.
Okay, thank you so much. Yes, Miss Wonder, is there any question again?
No, okay, all right. Thank you for the clarity. Because now the
You're
House of
welcome.
Parliament. Uh, hello, you getting me?
Yes, you are
Yes, I'm
audible.
hearing you.
All right, okay. Because now the House of Parliament is kind of having a little issue with that due to what the source said. So, what was the context of the message that the PRO sent to the House of Parliament? That was it that it wasn't explained what in the message or what from what
So,
the Jacob is saying that they have a little issue that they won't even attend that program. So why?
okay. So at first, one of the message the parliament kept pushing, especially because I will speak to this event, because that's one of the main reasons we're here. So whether there was a prior issue, I mean, that's its government. There will always be issues. but this issue will be settled along the line as we progress. Now, I will speak directly to this event. Now, the parliament had a problem with the name General Assembly. Now, the intent of the program was not clearly explained to the parliament, which we apologize for. In fact, we sent an apology note, an apology message. We posted it in the chat room, in the general chat room. We sent it to the requisite people. They saw this apology message. Hey, our dear parliament, right? We know that this nomenclature General Assembly being used goes against the Constitution. Because by right, the president is not supposed to address the General Assembly outside of the knowledge of the parliament, which of course we acknowledge that part of the Constitution. But then the intention that was behind this particular meeting was different from what the parliament was thinking about. So the president decided to further explain what this meeting is about, which is engaging our students, going back to the very people that voted her in office and explaining to them, giving them update on the modus operandi of her office. Now, with respect to the communication that the parliament sent, that there will be no General Assembly, the president said, my people, we forgot the nomenclature that we used was wrong. So we have removed the General Assembly because we have respect for the parliament. We have respect for the rule of law. We have respect for the Constitution. So we remove General Assembly and we use the actual nomenclature that is to be used. So it's an engagement meeting. We call it a mini conference. The president with her people, the president with the student body that voted her in office. She wants to meet them. She wants to address them. She wants to talk to them. She wants to say thank you. She wants to tell them, give them an update of how far she has come for the last 3 months. Now, so if the issue the parliament had was with the General Assembly, the nomenclature General Assembly being used, and we remove it, not only that, but we specify the intention of this meeting. Thereby, this particular intention does not in any way contravene or go against the Constitution. I don't see why the parliament should still have an issue with the meeting that is to be held. Hello? Okay.
So now it is not easy. I think our PRO is very strong from his articulations show that he's very strong. He's a very strong guy. I think he deserves Philip. I think this guy deserves that work. You think so, Philip?
I do think so, though. I do think so.
Yes. So, hello. So, like I said
Yeah.
from the beginning, we are not here to fight among ourselves. We are not here to further push this unity where we're supposed to be preaching unity. If there is a problem, we should settle it as a responsible leadership. If there is a problem, we should settle it as a leadership that came in power to unite. And that's what the executive is preaching. That's what the executive is pushing. So the meeting, the president's meeting with her people on tomorrow, the president coming back to her people on tomorrow to tell them thank you. I don't see where it goes against a constitution for a president to come back to her people and tell them thank you in a mini conference, in an engagement meeting, to give them a play-by-play detail of her workings. She wants to meet her people. I don't see where it is wrong. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Philip. Let's hear you. PRO just elaborate.
Yeah,
Philip, like I said, I think this guy is very, very strong.
and that of the PRO, they are kind of defending their positions, and that's great. Kudos to the both of them, though, because I mean you have to defend your position very well, and that which they are doing excellently. So my question to Mr. Urate, I mean, did the executive send a message to the general public about this entire meeting before consulting you? Like before consulting the entire parliament? Was the information sent to the general public before coming back to you?
Thank you, Philip Dolo. Mr. Philip Dolo, thank you. I believe in mutual respect for everybody in the government, and I hold the president a high esteem. But let me say this with no fear and favor. I saw that on her Facebook page before even reaching to us in Parliament. So I screenshot it and I sent it in our Parliament chat room before that communication hit the speakers. So let me clarify that. That is the question that you asked. That is your answer.
Right. Thank you. So what I see, Miles, what I actually see based on the conversation between the PRO and that of, Mr. Urate coming from the House of Parliament, and like this is actually an example of a branch level challenge or a misunderstanding, because these are two different branches. And in order for them to, build the chemistry, I believe there should be some level of respect in the communication chain. There should also be some level of transparency, and there should also be some level of clarity in communication. Like Mr. Urate said, from what he did see before communication reaching them, I think there was not respect given them according to the Constitution now, because the PRO quoted the Constitution that, okay, before the executive can meet her people, the Parliament has to be acknowledged before any meeting, if I'm right, according to what he quoted. So what I see now, as per my analysis, there was no mutual respect from the very beginning, like Mr. Urate said, quote unquote, that he saw the communication being posted by our respected president. So this kind of branch level situations or challenge we are faced with is he offline? Mr. PRO, are you here?
Yes, I'm here. I'm here. I'm following closely. I'm here.
Okay. Yes. So I think, being the PRO of this great institution, or we may say organization, I think it's great that we kind of iron things, up from your side, because you are held reliable, you are responsible to maintain the peace between all branches of this institution. When these things are happening and we kind of going back and forth, the president wants to meet her people and it's not done the proper way, I think we did not vote for that. The vast majority did not vote for that. The vast majority of the Liberian students studying in India actually voted for a respectful communication, a proper communication, a transparent communication, and a very clear communication. So if these things are not happening, you're always going to receive this backlash, in which we are receiving now as a government. So I think there is a need, before the president speak up tomorrow, like Mr. Urate has said, people that he has influence over are not going to attend the meeting. What happened? Who is he going to speak to? Who is the government going to speak to? If Mr. Urate is saying that a fraction of the student population will not attend a meeting, how are they going to be impacted? What are the information they're going to get? All the year is, they say ALSI government said, without them coming on the YouTube channel to listen, firsthand what the president had to say. Like you smartly said, Mr. PRO, our success now and where we are heading to and what we are heading for, right in between is gratitude. We have to express gratitude like David did in the Bible when he met Goliath. Like he'd be like, okay, the same very God who delivered the bear into my hand is that same very God who's going to deliver you into my hand. Gratitude, that which your government is doing, and we applaud you for that. But if that is not done in the proper channel, We receive this branch level misunderstanding. We receive this, branch level situations, and I mean, which is not going to help the government. So from my end to you and the Myers TV, from our end to you, Mr. PRO, and also to you, Mr. Urate from the House of Parliament, all we say to you guys is that you need to iron this thing up, before tomorrow's meeting. Yeah, because Mr. Urate, you just can't tell us that, okay, these people have heard. Yes, they have heard, but equally so, you have to be considerate. Yeah, so from the Mass TV and from me personally, this is our humble request to you and your colleagues to just kind of dash this for now. Consider the people, invite the people, encourage them to attend a meeting tomorrow, and let's see what happens. Because I do know that the executive had already seen their mistakes, and I believe the PRO is on and he's taking notes. He's going to go back to his bosses and his immediate boss and tell them, look guys, this thing we did was wrong, and I think we have to shift to a different dimension, and that dimension is a dimension of respect. Because for a government to succeed, for a leader to succeed, is actually based on communication. And once the communication is being tampered with, there is a problem in the government, because this person will have his say, that person will have a say, and everyone else will have their say. And at the end, what the government, have on their plate will not be able to deliver. So based on your framework as a PRO for conflict resolution, I think you can use some, strategies and methods you have in the framework to convince these guys from the parliament to tell their people to attend the meeting. That's the only thing. So I rest my case.
Thank you very much, Mr. Dolo. So, like I stated from the beginning, we didn't come to further disunite ourselves, or like the librarian will rightly put it, watch our dirty clothes in the public. No.
Right.
So from the communication that was even sent last night, the executive recognized her errors.
Right.
If I will inform the general public that we recognize our errors, we posted that communication in the chat room that this is our error. We sent them, look, Parliament, we appreciate your oversight. We appreciate you calling us out for the wrong use of terminology and not providing clarity with regards to tomorrow's meeting. However, we are all working together for the greater good of this student community. So what we should be preaching is unity, because the very people that we are preaching unity to, sees us, or they see us divided, it doesn't send a good message out there. So it's an appeal to the House of Parliament. Your president wants to go and meet her people. She wants to go and tell them thank you. The very people that you mobilized to overwhelmingly turn out and vote for this president, she wants to go back to them. She wants to tell these very people that, hey, your representative came here and spoke about us. We want you to know that whatever he said was not wrong. That we have come back, we have come with gratitude to say thank you for voting us overwhelmingly in office. So, as a spokesperson of the executive, we want to again follow up the written communication I was sending in the chat room to say we are sorry. We are sorry for overlooking your branch. We are sorry for misuse of terminology, and we have seen our errors. We have corrected it, and we want to appeal, because you are the one that are in charge of your people. We understand the power you have over them, that if you tell them to not turn out, they will not turn out. Right. Because you are their representative. They trusted you. They know that they have confidence in you. That's why they place you over them to lead them. And so we ourselves should post that confidence in you as a link between us, the executive team, the government, and your people. So we cannot reach your people if we don't pass through you. So again, Mr. Wulate, we know that you are here representing the entire parliament. We want to say to you, please take a word back to your people. We're sorry. The executive apologized for her missteps. We have corrected our errors. We just want to go to our people to tell them thank you. We just want to have an engagement with our people. And so we are appealing to your good office to allow the executive, this president, to go back to our people and meet with them. Thank you.
Thank you
Okay.
so kindly.
Thank
And
you.
I mean,
Thank you so
Miles,
much. Yeah, you want to say something? Okay, let's take this question from, I think our brother Jackson Johnson. Sorry, has something to say. I think he has a question.
I can hear you, Miles. I can hear you.
Are you guys, Mr.
Let
Mr.
me go
Nimna, are you
off and
hearing
come
me?
back on.
Mr. Nimna, are you hearing me?
I'm hearing you clearly, Miles.
Okay, so I think Mr. Johnson, are you here?
Greetings to you, my dear brother, and your listening audience, your guests, and your fellow colleagues that was here in studio. Hope you guys are doing good.
Yeah.
Am I live?
Yeah, we are hearing you.
Okay, so again, let me thank you for the show and thank your studio guest, Mr. Nimle, there in studio. But you see, actually, I'm not surprised with the way in which things are going, with the parliament not approving the assembly and all of these things, because there's a saying that says, anything that is not properly done, it is not done at all. And people should learn to follow procedures. Respect should be given to whom respect is deserved or due, and every kind of thing. Now, let me address the PRO directly. You see, there are certain offices when you occupy, it determines how you go about operating. The PRO did something today that I see to be very, 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 very interesting and disappointing as such. And that's why I called today to make my contribution to this show. You see, this is a student community, Miles, and the rest of your colleagues there in studio. There are a lot of challenges we are facing, real serious challenges. Some of us are in position wherein we are opportune to listen to the various issues students are faced with over years, because they call us, they reach out, and they explain those issues. Now, when an individual says, "Oh, I've heard what is going on in India, and I want to come and be a help. I want to come and listen to the students and see how I can be a help." And somebody like Philip, who is supposed to be a PRO of ALSI, go publicly and start to ask a question in a very disrespectful manner, as in, what are you coming to say? How can you go in somebody's comment section and start to ask, what are you coming to say? Bro, regardless of who you think CC Metin is, CC Metin is an influential. CC Metin have a very unique platform. CC Metin coming to India should be a plus for everybody problem. But even when she gets here and wasn't one or two help she can run out to the student body, I think it should be commendable. And people like you, if you have a concern about what CC Metin is coming to do to India or do in India over here, there are ways in which you could channel those communication. You know the institution that CC mentioned that is bringing her to India, True Pan African Voice Online TV. And then you also have CC Metin, you know how to reach the CC Metin in her personal DM. And a whole you will leave all of those media and go in a comment section like some regular person in the community and asking some very, very insane questions like, what are you coming to say? I mean, how? I mean, I think you are undermining ALSI. And to be frank with you, and let me use this public media to say this. The president and I have spoken. I mean, we spoke a few days ago, and we agreed that we're going to work on the CC Metin thing to India. We agreed, Chupa and that of ALSI was going to collaborate to see how we could bring CC over here to see what she could do. But with you as PRO, the kind of way in which you proceeded today, and you think you did it as an individual, no, you are the PRO. So we'll consider that as the government official position. And I say this to say we will not be open to working with ALSI again. As all the right to come in our inbox and say, look, Tupa, let's have a conversation. What is it exactly is CC Menti coming to do? We could discuss it. We have series of programs coming up. We have live session where CC are going to talk about coming to India and all of these kind of things. And you insisted that CC was supposed to completely outline on her official Facebook page what she's coming to India to do. CC does not owe you any explanation. Sissy has money, she could choose to travel to India and leave for India without even making it known to anybody. She has the right to do that. You know? So I just called to say what you did was so wrong, but if you think there is nothing wrong about that, you can go ahead, and now I can see why your government is having so much issue with somebody like you around as a PRO. I expect nothing more. Let me say this to you, the office you occupy is a very strategic work. You should be very careful how you go up and down making comments, because we will hold you by your comment and attach it with your office and your organization. And lastly, before I close, let it be known, before I close, Maya, let me close on this, please. Let it be known that CC Menti coming to India is being initiated by two people. And any attempt for any officials of ALSI to get a CC Menti, it will be a serious fallout between Tupa and that of ALSI. Any attempt, I mean, Red Cross students can have their opinion, it's okay. But you as an official, if you get involved with this kind of a thing and you don't use the proper channel, we will use the means we think we can use. And we will not be able to do any single business with ALSI again. I rest my case. Thank you.
Thank you so much. So that was Tommy Johnson. Mr. PRO, you just got the voice of Mr. Tommy Johnson. That's another huge discussion when it comes to CC Menti coming to India. But let's just take 1 minute, and then you can just make some clarity on what he just elaborated on.
When we just spoke of clarity, when an information is shared and clarity is not provided, any individual has the right to seek clarity. So Chupan reshared a post and said that they are bringing CC Menti to India to discuss difficulties that 800 Liberian students are faced with. So my point was, what are those difficulties in particular that she's coming to address? Now he's saying, I was speaking as an individual, but since he want to take it on the aspect of the PRO, all of those people that saw the information being posted are part of the quote-unquote 800 students that she's coming to address. So if you listen to me, if you gave at least a synopsis of some of those difficulties that CC Menti will come to India to address for the Liberian students community, we have an idea. Those that found themselves in that aspect will relate, and they will see this meeting as important to them. Now, when he came with his bad lashes, I asked a very simple question. Now, when he came with his bad lashes, I even went further to clarify. Listen, I only want you to provide clarity on those difficulties. Listen, my brother, let me just say this, and I will say this. We know that there are students in India that have difficulties, that are going through issues, but will not allow the issues and difficulties that the Liberian students are faced with here to be used as a matter for people to ride on, for public influence. We will not do it. There are very responsible students that are here, that their parents are catering for them. If the information goes across that students have cried out to CC Menti that they are facing difficulty, I watched a video from CC Menti that 800 students are facing shelter issue. Where did she get that information that 800 Liberian students here are facing shelter issues? So I asked this particular brother, point out some of these particular difficulties that you know students are faced with, that CC Menti is coming to address. Then people that are in that line can relate to it and see this particular meeting as important. Now he came, oh yeah, the PRO and this. Listen, we are having a responsible conversation. If you cannot lay out those things that she's coming to do, we don't know CC Menti to be an activist. We know how to be an influencer. So the question here is, for coming to India, is it to settle the Liberian students' plight? If yes, then lay out what are those channels? What are those things that you have put in place for her to meet these plights, or is her coming to India is just to build her brand? We have to know, because we'll not allow people to keep relying on the vulnerability of students that are facing difficulties. We know students are facing difficulties, but clarity should be made. Clarity should be made. And I spoke so that people can provide clarity to clear the doubts from the mind of the many Liberian students that were commenting under.
Thank you. Running out of time. Thank you so much for that. Okay. Yeah, Philip.
I think Nimlan did his job. Nimlan is clear. The court who just caught, I mean, he just like complain without giving substantial reasons why this madam is coming. And like he said, they want to use the vulnerability of few of the students here, to tarnish the image of the entire ALSI. So he, PRO, going on the CC post and be like, what are you coming for? It's not wrong. It's not wrong. There should be a clear communication. It's not to his knowledge that CC is coming to solve people's problem. It's not to the PRO's knowledge. Neither is it to your knowledge nor my knowledge or Mr. Wulate's knowledge. It's not to our knowledge. So like he said, there is a difference between an influencer and an activist or a humanitarian. So if we know that a humanitarian is coming, we know for which purpose. When it is communicated, or if it is communicated between the government and that person who is coming. So somebody could use that, like PRO says, somebody could use that, as a way to build their brand, as a way to put parents in fear. 800 students, that number is not a small number. My parents could think that I'm part of that number. Yeah, so he's right, Myers. He's right. So to that caller, next time you want to do, such thing, you give reasons, provide tangibles, and let's communicate to the general public. So I end there.
Thank you. So welcome to that season. Yeah. Mr. Wulate, I want to give you.
Let me just respond to that quickly. Myers, I will continue to say this to the executive. Once the executive is proceeding in error, people want to use that to fight this government. I am also part of this government. The only thing Jacob Wulate demands as an individual and representative for my people is the right thing. But I don't think, because we are advocating for the right thing, people should use that mean to even treat this government. If anybody is coming to India in the Liberian students' name, let's be bold and frank here. This is not about me, it's not about you, it's not about the PRO, it's about our government. They need all Liberian students in India. Right. They are not coming for individual. So if anyone feel that they can intimidate anybody because the parliament has an issue and they're flaking out that issue and they want to use that means to get to us, we will not allow that.
Exactly.
Once we are inviting anyone out of the country, the president, the parliament are the people who are breaking that pressing into this country, not any individual from outside. Let's get it straight to the caller who make that call. The parliament and the executive are the people who are over all the Liberian students in India. So if that caller will be thinking different way, I'm sorry, the PRO is right to ask. You said 800 students are suffering in India. For what? Give me reasons, give me the things that they are suffering of. Is it wrong? No. It is not wrong, comrade. It's not wrong.
Be specific. What are those things that ain't on them? What are those
people shouldn't use our names to benefit themselves in India here. Let's be real with this thing. And I will carry this to Parliament next Thursday. I will take this issue to Parliament. Yes, I think I will take this to Parliament, because people will not be using the government to be extracting funds from other people. I think the government should take that initiative instead of individual. I will take that to Parliament.
That's exactly what it is. Imagine using the entire organization name, the institution name, the Liberian students, not mentioning just, a common person, but the entire institution. I mean, it's an insult, it's a disrespect to the government. So you guys have to actually come down hard on those people. Like
Sure,
seriously.
thank you so much. So let me say our caller say he want to come by, but now we cannot bring him because we are running out of time. So what we're going to do, we're going to schedule, maybe it might be next week Friday or any other Friday. We are going to come back with the PRO or with Jacob, and then we are going to invite the 2 pound people, and so we can discuss this issue because it's a very serious issue, and we are going to look at it to find out solutions. The thing of it is that we have to find a common ground where we stand when it comes to the Liberian students here. So we will come back maybe Friday or whatever day to bring everybody here so we can get the clarity of the situation that is about to be unfolded. So let's join Miss Wonders. Miss Wonders, we want to take a parting statement. Is there anything you have to say before we come to the close of the show tonight?
Okay, thank you so much, Miles. To the caller, Tim Johnson or Tim Johnson. On the issue of systematic is not the focus discussion right now on the Miles TV that is going on right now on the platform. We are discussing about the PR and the president coming tomorrow to give a speech to our people. And the issues between the House of Parliament and the executive is not an issue for you to write on and then include systematic and the PRO comment. That was far beyond what the show is about tonight. That was far beyond the focus point. Yeah, so if you have an issue with the PRO, you reach out to him, like talking about protocol, right? You reach out to him one on one, or you send a message to whosoever that need to get the message, and then reach it out to the PR, and they are discussing the government, and they are solve that issue out as the Pound TV and the entire government. And secondly, to the PRO and the House of Parliament, my parting statement to the both of you is let proper communication be made so that issues like they won't occur in the future. Yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you so much. It's wonderful.
Thank you, Wonders. We appreciate that. So, Mr. Ulate, having listened to the appeal from our brother who is also from the executive, we want to take you 1 minute for your parting statement as to whether you are going to tell your people tomorrow to be part and parcel of tomorrow's discussion or not. We want to hear your parting statement tonight. Then we can take our guests from there. We want to call it a day. We are already out of time. Let's do it in 1 minute, sir.
Thank you, Myers. To just say the people will turn out tomorrow, when I say that, I think I will not be your leader. What I think I can do, or my suggestion to the PRO tomorrow, is that people will turn out but will be very poor because of the lack of communication. You see, PRO, some of us, we understand government. And if the president were to communicate well with us, we, the parliament members, were going to incite our local chapter presidents, call for meeting and tell them that let everybody turn out tomorrow for this meeting. But it's Jamie, my brother. It's very Jamie. So we, the parliament, we were discussing that if the executive could have extended this meeting, then we could. But right now, the way things look like outside, I'm sorry to say I don't have the power now because that power is enshrined within the parliament members. And I will now show you that tomorrow I will attend such meeting. So let me just stop this far. And to conclude on the note, I will suggest that the PRO please communicate with the president. Any communication leaving the president should carry the clear message. I think in that manner, people will understand that we are serious for business. People will not honor our government. I'm also part of this government, mind you. I'm in the parliament, and anything goes wrong with this government, myself will be held reliable for that tomorrow from my colleagues. They will say, oh, your government not perform. So to work together, communication space a lot. The way you will write the communication, I might not understand it the way it's said. but you should write it in a way that everybody will understand it and we will all go for it. We are not working as people from different areas. We are one. Our sole purpose is to unite all the students in India. And so when executives cannot give the parliament the respect they deserve, you will not see the unity. So, Honorable PRO, I respect your word, but trust me, tomorrow I will not attend, and some of my colleagues in my constituent will not attend because the communication that was sent out was not properly written for us to understand it as parliament member. So next time, the executive will do well. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Honorable Joga Wulatia. So let's take our guest, Mr. Nimlen, a very powerful man when it comes to the ALSI, being the
Thank you.
religious public officer. That's a wonderful thing. Let's take just 1 minute of the time quickly for your parting statement because we are already out of time.
All right. So thank you so much, Myra, and thank you to our honorable Willate. You have spoken well. You have spoken as a leader, as a true leader, and so the executive will do our best to see how well we can engage our people tomorrow. Those that will turn out, we will speak to them, and then for the area of the parliament, we will discuss our issues in house, and those issues will be settled. The meeting has already been scheduled. All right, the president will engage our people tomorrow. The president will have a town hall meeting with our people tomorrow. The few that will turn out based on the publicity that we have done, we will talk. We will speak to them, and we know that the parliament at a later date will work with us on other engagements to come based on proper communication being disseminated. So thank you very much.
Thanks so much, honorable guest. Let's take my brother Philip. Let's hear your parting statement. We are already out of time in 1 minute.
Okay, fast forward. Want to say kudos to our two guests, Mr. Urate and that of Mr. Nimle. You guys, have actually shown some level of leadership and responsibilities. So when they say you man, I am more than you man. So yeah, so I want to say kudos to you guys. Like Mr. Urata is saying that, oh my man, even though we listen to y'all, we know you made a mistake, but we still can't attend. I say kudos to you for standing your grounds. And to the PRO, you say even if you can't attend, but the meeting has already been scheduled, and we have to test the water. So the both of you are great, and I wish you all well. And to end to the PRO, you are the key player in maintaining peace and unity between all branches of this government. From the very common person in the ALSI to the very top person in the very same ALSI. You are the very key player, you and your people are the very key player in maintaining the peace, stability, and unity of this organization, institution. So if we are to flourish, if we are to succeed, if we are to make massive impact in our tenure, it depends on you. And to our, honorable man and his people, then we know that you're the one defending us when we're going outside. And the Constitution, you people there to call us back. And I think there is a need now, this kind of, branch level situation we are faced with, it should be a wake-up call to all of us that communication should be respected, our people should be heard and felt, because everybody playing a part. If you want to kick this person out, kick that person out, there will always be, disagreement, and other people would like to intrude in, to exploit that vulnerability. So to the both parties, let's maintain the peace, let's maintain clear and mutual communication as we go about. Thank you, CEO. I think I can end on this one.
Thank you so much. We want to say thank you to our guests. Thank you to my panelists. Thank you so much for the time. We appreciate your presence here. We want to say tomorrow maybe we may not have show, but we're still thinking. But anything we'll get back, you will see on our platform. So we put out a challenge. Just do a 1 minute video encouraging people to follow the Myers TV, and we say the highest view viewers. If you have the higher viewers, you are going to get a special prize that is coming up. So everyone, you can do your video, a 1 minute video. You just inbox. You can inbox me, and then we are going to post on our stories on our page, and then the highest view is going to walk away with a special prize. This one going to run from now to the 15th of November. So it's open. The challenge is open. Just do a 1 minute video encouraging people to follow the Miles TV. Once you win, we give you your prize. So we say thank you for joining us tonight, and we hope to have you again for another discussion, Mr. Nimlan, and then that of Mr. Wulate. Thank you, Ms. Wonders. Thank you, Philip, and everyone. Do have yourself a wonderful night as we meet again.
Good night, guys.
Thank you. All right.
Okay, thank you.
Bye.